Now I'm going to tell you the story of Rindercella. Once upon a time, in a corn foundry, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. Now Rindercella lived with her muggly other and her two sad blisters. Also, in this same corn foundry, there lived a pransome hens. And this pransome hens was going to have a fancy fall. And he invited people for riles a mound, especially the pitch reaple. Now, Rindercella's muggly other and two sad blisters went into town to buy some dancy fesses for the fancy fall, but Rindercella couldn't go because all she had to wear were some old ruddy dags. Finally, the night of the fancy fall arrived, and Rindercella couldn't go, so she just cranked down and shried. And she was just sitting there shrying when all of a sudden there appeared before her gay mudfather, and he touched her with his wagic mond, and there appeared Kick Bulch and Hicks White Sources to take her to the fancy fall. And he said, "Now, Rindercella, you be sure and be home before midnight, or you'll turn into a tumpkin." When Rindercella arrived at the fancy fall, the pransome hens met her at the door because he was watching behind a wooden window. Rindercella and the pransome hens manced all night, and they lull in fub. And just before the mid-clock struck night, Rindercella spaced down the rares, and right before she beats the rodham, she slopped her dripper. Now, the very next day, the pransome hens walked all around the corn foundry looking for the beautiful girl who slopped her dripper. He finally came to Rindercella's house, and he tried it on the muggly other, and it fittin' did. And then he tried it on the two sisty ugglers, and it fittin' did. And then he tried it on Rindercella, and it fit did. It was exactly the sight rise. So they were married, and they lived heavenly ever happily. And now the moral of the story is that if you go to a fancy fall and you want a pransome hens to lull and fub with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.